Hi guys, welcome back to Reading the Word and Understanding the Bible verse. Today I read Titus chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3. And in chapter 1, what I find interesting or what stood out to me the most is what Paul had Titus do. Titus was a strong believer in the Lord, and his job was when he went to go plant churches in Jerusalem is that he had to find a family that was dedicated to the Lord. The father and mother were dedicated to the Lord, and the kids were dedicated to the Lord. So the whole entire family believed in Jesus Christ, believed that He died for their sins, believed that that they forgave Him, and they're walking in the Lord together, not only individually but as a family. So that way, when other family members come in, they can see how a family's supposed to act. They can see how a family's supposed to be, where they're relying on the Lord and not relying on the temple that got destroyed, or not relying on what other people are saying. Because you gotta remember, in Jerusalem during this time and in Israel, is that there's a lot of Jews that did not believe in Jesus. And so there was a lot of myths, there was a lot of things going around saying there's no way that Jesus came back. There's no way that Jesus conquered death. There's no way that people are seeing Jesus rise again, risen from the dead. So Titus' job was to take a family who truthfully understand who Jesus Christ was, were born again Christians, and could set them and say, hey, when people come in, you guys are an example of what the church is supposed to be like. You guys have to be leaders. You guys have to have strong in the faith and be willing when there's negative to be around, when people are knocking on you and being negative on you, to willing to be strong in the faith, to be willing that you know for yourself that Jesus Christ rose from the grave. You knowing for yourself that Jesus Christ is still alive, that the Holy Spirit is inside of you. And that's something that's really cool to know, that this is what they had to live through. Is they had to live through people who would say, oh, Jesus is a myth. Jesus, because you gotta remember, a lot of Jews rejected that Jesus conquered death. A lot of Jews rejected during this time that it was common for people to not understand who Jesus Christ was. Now you gotta remember, these are people who walk with Jesus, who've seen Jesus, all these amazing miracles, and they still yet did not believe. So you gotta imagine these other people who are born again Christians are like, no, their eyes are open. They understand who Jesus Christ was. And that's because they accepted Jesus Christ into their heart. They accepted Him with the Holy Spirit. And I think that's so awesome and so cool, because this is talking about the struggles that we still have today in the faith. Is that there's still plenty of people who don't understand who Jesus Christ is, who they look at the book and just go, the book's just part of history. But us born again Christians, we understand that this is not just a book. This is a living testimony of how we need to walk our life, how we need to build up our faith, and how we need to understand what the Bible means. That's why I say it's so important for yourself to pick up the Bible and read it. Ask Jesus to open up your eyes, what you're reading and what you're understanding and what you're learning, because that's knowledge that no one could take away from you. It might be knowledge one day that you might be able to preach the gospel and share God's kingdom with somebody else. And I think that's really awesome and really cool. So, pray that this helps you guys today realize how important it is to grow your faith with the Lord. So I pray that this helps you guys today. Pray that you guys have a good day, blessed day. Love you guys, and God bless.